Good morning from the heart of New York City. This is a Better Self Daily Show dedicated to one thing to learn and apply to live as a better self daily. I'm your host, Shurina, your personal trainer, your personal nutritionist, your personal health and wellness coach, your fellow biohacker, and just someone with a lot of passion for healthy eating, healthy living, longevity, nutrition, fitness, movement, healthy food, and just feeling your best, looking your best, and performing your best on all levels. And today we are continuing our sleep talk. A lot of people ask me questions after the previous episodes. A lot of people are getting confused, and I understand it's a lot of information about napping and what kind of naps are best to take for different kind of purposes. So there are two basically kind of naps that science proves are beneficial for your performance, for your restoration of your physical and mental systems. And one is 90-minute nap that is complete sleep cycle. So those kind of naps you can take between the hours of 12 and 3 p.m. for the best recovery and also not to disturb your night sleep. So between the hours of 12 to 3 p.m., 12 to, you can even stretch it out to 4 p.m., some resources says. So between those hours, you can take 90-minute nap that will be full sleep cycle. And this kind of nap allows you to squeeze in missing sleep cycle. So as we know from yesterday and the day before yesterday, we gotta have somewhere between 28 and 35 sleep cycles a week. Ideally 35, 28 being the minimum amount of sleep cycles that you need to get during the week for restorative purposes to help all of your physical, mental system to restore properly and replenish everything that needs to be replenished. Anyway, you gotta have 28 to 35 cycles, and then 90-minute nap, quote unquote, can replace few missing cycles here and there when you fail to get them during the night, or as I do it, you can do it consistently, meaning, so what I'm practicing right now, what I'm experimenting with is getting my 4 cycles during the night and then 90-minute sleep cycle during the day between the hours of 11 and 3 p.m. So 90-minute nap or complete sleep cycle is the best to take in the middle of the day to get the necessary amount of sleep cycles, weekly sleep cycles. And that nap, the only downside of that kind of nap might be is when you wake up, you feel for a little while a little bit sleepy. So what I do to kind of help with that is I drink some water right away. I do a few burpees or squat jumps or some kind of movement. I do usually Wim Hof breathing exercise to really wake up all my systems. And then I might drink a cup of coffee, but that will take effect only in about 30 minutes. So some movement, some water, some breathing exercises, and that will fix what they call sleep inertia after 90-minute sleep. Basically, the only downside is to that is you kind of feel not your best for the first maybe half an hour after you wake up. But again, that can be helped with movement, with breathing exercises, and with drinking some water, drinking some coffee. So 30-minute nap is your next best thing when you need to restore your focus, your alertness, and when you need to get through some work, when you need to get some shit done, but you feel like you cannot just do it constantly drinking coffee and pumping up your system. That's just gonna eventually actually wipe you out, and you will have to take more rest. So the best thing is to take 30-minute restorative nap that's gonna put you in a state of increased alertness, focus, positivity, and you'll just be able to get through any task so much easier. And the best time to take that nap is again somewhere between 12 to 3 p.m. is good time. But then the next best time is also between 5 and 7 p.m. So that's the next best window to get kind of like second breath of the day and attack your tasks and attack any kind of challenges that you have left at the end of the day with the new energy, new capacity, more focus, more alertness. So 30-minute nap, and you can even increase the mental and performance effects of that nap by drinking a cup of coffee right before napping. Caffeine will take about 30 minutes to work through your system, to take effect, and then when you wake up really focused, alert, and ready to go and crush anything. So they call it these days nappuccino. So 30-minute nap doesn't replace your sleep cycle. Don't use it for that. You'll end up not rested and tired if you're going to use 30-minute nap to replace your full sleep cycles. But that's a good way to hack your system, to get more energy, to get more alertness and focus for the tasks that you need to crush. So a 30-minute nap you can take between the hours of 12 to 3 p.m. and 5 to 7 p.m. and take your cappuccino or any kind of coffee right before napping for even more focus, alertness, energy, and so on and so forth. But do not drink coffee before your 90-minute nap, because again, caffeine will work through your system in 30 minutes or so, and you'll just be awake and you'll not have that full restorative sleep cycle. Doesn't work like that. So before 30-minute nap, drink your coffee. Before 90-minute nap, do not drink your coffee. 90-minute nap can be used to replace your full sleep cycles, and you should do it between the hours of 12 and 3, 12 to 4 p.m. Do not sleep later, because that's going to disturb your night sleep. And 30-minute nap you can take between the hours 12 to 3 or 5 to 7 p.m. So that's it for today, guys. Hopefully that brought more clarity into the science of sleeping, of napping, and productivity. If you have more questions, if you need that information in PDF file or just, some notes from what you just heard, shoot me email to Angela@createyourself.today, Angela@createyourself.today. Thank you for listening, guys. Have productive Friday and the weekend. Sleep well, and till next time, live as a better self today.